Hi there everyone, welcome and thanks for joining us for another informative weekend edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm your host Theodore Henry. Inside the pages today, our Western Roundup segment features development support to schools, plus opportunity for STEM scholarship and a special invitation to attend the UNDP's Ready, Set, Great Youth in Development Showcase 2023. Stick and stay for these and more as we keep you informed throughout this half-hour journey.
Shelby, I want you. I make it look like you have the whole world on your shoulders, Samasa.
Ashley, I'm tired. Every day the same thing and I can't take this no more.
And what happened now?
Now my boss man, every day I have me assign some documents I'm not supposed to assign for with some big money. And when I say, sir, I'm not supposed to assign for them here, I'm going to say, you want a job or what?
But see, report him. You hear what I say, girl? Report him to your designated officer or the Complaints and Protected Disclosures Unit at the Integrity Commission. And guess what? Don't worry yourself. The information that you give will be kept confidential.
You sure?
Girl, me positive. Under the Protected Disclosures Act, you can make a report as an employee, and once it is made in good faith, then your boss really and truly can't do nothing about it. And if you don't want to call, you can make an anonymous complaint under the Integrity Commission Act of 2017 by simply downloading and sending in a report in proprietary form from the Commission's website. Just create one email address with no identity attached, so if they have follow-up questions, they can contact you. But sis, make sure that the report you bring is true and you don't have no bad intentions.
Okay, me I go do it.
If you or someone you know has experienced or observed matters involving corruption, improper conduct, or impropriety within the workplace, you're being encouraged to file a report with the Integrity Commission by calling their anti-corruption hotline at 876-926-0001 or emailing cpd@integrity.gov.jm. The Integrity Commission, united against corruption.
Thanks again for being here. We begin with our Western Roundup segment. Team member Tashian Stennett takes us to see the improved water supply to a school in Western Jamaica and to another institution where important supplies were donated to enhance teaching and learning. Buckle up for this journey.
Students, teachers and staff at the Albert Town High School in Trelawney are breathing a sigh of relief, while teachers and students at 2 St. James primary schools and 1 high school are expressing gratitude to the Ministry of Education and Youth and other stakeholders. We tell you why on this episode of Western Roundup. Stick around. More than 800 students, teachers and auxiliary staff at the Albert Town High School in Trelawney are breathing a sigh of relief with the recent installation of a 20,000-gallon tank and other rainwater harvesting mechanisms at the institution. This alleviates the need to purchase water at $40,000 per load from Falmouth in Trelawney or from as far as Christiana in Manchester.
We are really grateful for this initiative, and I'm confident that it will serve to benefit us as teachers and the student body. We are thankful and we trust that the students and teachers will use it and be grateful.
This is an area where we have a lot of rain, and we are now going to be able to take advantage of this resource so that we can solve a problem that we have been having here for years.
The school's water storage capacity has been increased to 50,000 gallons. Commissioning the $4.5 million investment into service, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Senator Matthew Samudo, hailed the project as an investment in the future of the nation.
We will make the investments in the capacity of water storage right across the length and breadth of this country, especially in rural schools, to ensure not an hour of learning loss can be attributed to water supply.
The initiative was spearheaded by the Rural Water Supply Limited and included the laying of 350 feet of pipe, installation of guttering, and the donation of 8 black tanks and a pumping system. Meanwhile, the residents of Martha Brae in Trelawney also benefited from an upgraded water intake system. This initiative will allow the National Water Commission, NWC, to harness an additional 5 million gallons of water daily, increasing the overall production at the Martha Brae Water Treatment Plant from 80 million gallons to more than 11 million gallons.
One of the options presented was to expand the Martha Brae Water Treatment Plant, and it was accepted, and it was expanded by 5 million gallons per day. And the vision for the Martha Brae is that ultimately it can be expanded by a further 10.
Over in St. James, the students and staff at the Barrett Town and the John Rawlins Success Primary Schools, along with the Spot Valley High School, benefited from a donation of equipment valuing US $15,000 from the U.S. Southern Command Humanitarian Assistance Program. The items donated included 3 multifunction printers and 3 interactive whiteboards. The donation was facilitated by the National Education Trust, NET.
This project is a collaboration between the Department of Defense and the Ministry of Education and Youth here in Jamaica. Projects like this empower students, empower teachers, and the community as a whole. The donation of smart whiteboards and multi-function printers symbolize the partnership and commitment between the United States and the country of Jamaica.
Hailing the donation as a boost to the sector, Regional Director in the Ministry of Education and Youth, Dr. Michelle Pinnock, says students will now have a better opportunity to be empowered through technology.
The Ministry of Education and Youth takes very seriously the technological improvements required in each school and understands that in order for children and young people to be prepared for their future, to make them future ready, we have to start in the Jamaican classroom. We believe in Western Jamaica through STEM education. Once we're able to motivate our young people, get them critically thinking, getting them collaborating, getting them communicating with others, then our creativity will take us to the next level.
Expressing gratitude on behalf of the schools, Principal of Barrett Town Primary, Anthony Murray, says the donation will increase the capacity of the institutions to better deliver STEM education in the classroom.
For Jamaica schools to provide the first run and competitive students that we need so that they can match the global market. Our schools must be equipped with high-quality training equipment and resources to aid in the delivery of the curriculum. As such, your donation today of ITC equipment is a step in the right direction.
And that's all for the program. As usual, thanks for joining us on this episode of Western Roundup, where we take you from the corners of St. Elizabeth to the hilly terrains of St. Anne. Remember to send your feedback to jismobe@jis.gov.jm. Until next time, take care.
The future is defined in a technological realm, and to ensure the population is prepared for the technological revolution, government is making investments in this area. Part of the intervention involves scholarship opportunities for existing and prospective science, technology, and math STEM teachers. Let's find out more in this next feature.
Jamaica seeks to accelerate our pace of growth And we want to have a proficient, technically proficient workforce that can sustain higher value-added investment jobs. So if we are serious about elevating our levels of growth and accelerating our pace of development, we are going to have to produce far more math and science and engineering and technology capable students coming out of our secondary system. And that all starts with teachers.
And so the government of Jamaica has embarked on a program to ensure there's a continuous flow of homegrown talent to fuel investment opportunities and meet the island's growth and development agenda. In steps, the Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics STEM Scholarship Program. The initiative is a partnership involving the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, the premier tertiary education loan provider, the Student Loan Bureau, and Jamaica University College, the island's oldest teacher training institution. The program will see $2.5 billion being invested in the training of 1,250 teachers over the next 5 years.
The provision of this scholarship will foster the development not only of the scholarship recipients, but the nation based on best practices, new trends, and technological innovation garnered through their educational pursuits. Their new knowledge and creative thinking will help to push Jamaica's 2030 vision, making Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business.
Jamaica is ready for this game change, and these scholarships will support those bright young Jamaicans who are ready to bring their A game to education. There's enough evidence to prove that boys and girls learn differently, and STEM training will equip our teachers with the ability to impart differentiated instructions so that the future men and women will benefit and maximize the process and become part of the engine of change to make Jamaica a great nation.
The foundations being laid by you will continue to develop our country for generations to come. This is definitely a step in the right direction as we strive towards greater levels of efficiency in our education system.
These are full tuition scholarships where all tuition expenses are paid. And so you graduate from high school, you have the core system matriculate, you walk into Jamaica University College, you don't pay $1 over the next 3 or 4 years, and you walk into a job teaching your fellow Jamaicans.
Prospective scholarship recipients, this is your chance to build a rewarding career as you become the next generation of homegrown innovators and problem solvers.
With these scholarships being offered by the Ministry of Finance, I have faith that Jamaica's young adults seeking assistance to pursue an education in STEM will also be given the opportunity to inspire before they expire.
Faith it until you make it. I didn't say fake, Faith. Because with faith and determination, I got through. And because of that, I am a testimony. And I can testify that I am a mathematics teacher who is out here changing lives. And I hope to see all of you one day who is going to enter the profession.
What we are seeking is 1,250 Jamaicans who have a desire to inspire the next generation to achieve heights that Jamaica has not yet seen, but that we know is possible. I want you to advertise this far and wide. Let us see it everywhere that we are on the hunt for math and science teachers. We're launching a revolution in the country as far as STEM education is concerned.
Apply for a STEM scholarship for the opportunity to get qualified to pursue a rewarding career as a STEM teacher. Find out more at www.mof.gov.jm/scholarships. Sign up for a STEM scholarship today.
Jamaica Eye can help you protect our citizens.
Jamaica Eye will play a part in increasing your public safety.
Jamaica Eye is part of an island-wide network of camera surveillance systems designed to increase the safety of you, our citizens. If you have a camera system outside your home or office facing a public space, log on to jamaicaeye.gov.jm today. Jamaica Eye, we're all connected. The Ministry of National Security, creating a safer and prosperous Jamaica.
Human trafficking is a not-so-obvious crime, which often takes its victims by surprise, trapping them in traumatic and horrific experiences. In our next feature, we build your awareness of what this is and how to spot and stop perpetrators of this crime.
Excuse me, good morning, hi.
Good morning.
You know where I can find Bullberry Road?
I really don't know anywhere around here, you know.
Oh,
I kinda just moved in, but if you want I could ask my uncle.
Oh, it's alright then. I'll just ask somebody else. I don't want to be late. Excuse me. Good morning. Hi.
Morning, miss.
I don't know. Seems I'm at the wrong place. I'm looking for 28 Bullberry Road.
Yes.
Yes, what?
This is the place, miss.
What do you mean? I'm late for a job interview and I don't know.
Well, I'm late to miss.
Oh, that's early morning, yeah, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must be at the wrong place.
Oh, you come for the job interview, eh?
Yes, the one for the masseuse.
Come on, that's good. You'll do. Come in.
Frankie! Frankie!
My business partner, Frankie.
Good morning. You're here for the interview?
Yes.
Don't worry. We used to do these things at our establishment, but we got so many girls who didn't know what they were doing.
We just want to make sure everything turn up. You see me? Yeah.
Okay, well, I worked at a spa before. I even brought my certification. So the ad wasn't specific about what you wanted.
So show us what you can do then. Pretend we're your clients.
All right, so do you have a massage table or?
It's not that kind of massage table. Get in here!
The International Labour Organization estimates that about 20 million persons are trafficked annually across the globe. Of that, about 2 million are trafficked within the Caribbean and Latin America, the majority of whom are trafficked for the purposes of sexual exploitation. I am Francesca Tavares, and I believe that young lives matter. The film that you just watched on human trafficking may have been fictional, but it is real for someone, somewhere in Jamaica right now.
First of all, human trafficking is a criminal activity. So we have our local legislation that deals with the prosecution of all forms and types of human trafficking.
Darren Gordon Harrison is the children's advocate and national rapporteur on trafficking in persons. She ensures that human trafficking remains at the forefront of the national agenda.
What we do know is that human trafficking belongs to the family of transnational organized crime. It's always underreporting. It's clandestine, it's nefarious, but above all, very lucrative.
Deputy Superintendent Carl Berry is the head of the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Unit, the arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force that apprehends offenders and rescues victims of human trafficking.
We have been called about situations where, for example, we have a young girl that we have been assisting for the last 3 years.
Christina Milford is the director of the Pregnancy Resource Center of Jamaica, which operates a place of safety for girls who have been victims of human trafficking and other crisis situations.
But in her situation, we knew that if she didn't get help, some man would come along, you sweet girl, you couldn't be sitting at home, let's help you. No strings attached, we'll just do this. And then in about 2 or 3 years, she'd be owned and she'd have to do whatever he required. We know this because we have seen it happening in other girls' lives.
Human trafficking is the recruiting, receiving, transporting, transferring or harboring of a person for the purpose of exploitation using specific unlawful means, such as abduction or fraud. But do many people really know what human trafficking is?
Well, I actually think human trafficking is the unlawful or illegal abduction of persons, whether male or female, from whichever age group, because there's really no limit. But usually the young ones are targeted, so I think it's the illegal abduction of individuals for whether it's like a sex trade, drug trade, or illegal work.
Human trafficking is the exploitation of human beings for the exchange of sexual activities, labor activities, or drug trade.
Human trafficking is basically, I say that in Jamaica, that people end up in a situation where they get lead astray and some of them will get taken away.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses. After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
Our final stop in this half-hour journey is coming up, but before we get there, let's watch this special invitation to youth leaders and groups. You're being invited to attend the UNDP's Ready, Set, Great Youth in Development Showcase 2023.
Ready. Set.
Hey Shamar.
What's up, Jenny?
I think it's time.
You mean that time?
That time. Ready?
We promised you last year
that UNDP's Ready, Set, Great Youth in Development Showcase
would be back bigger and better in 2023.
Get ready for our first ever in-person conference, one day only.
Planned, led, and inspired by youth.
We need you at Ready, Set, Great to help tackle the greatest youth challenges of our time.
Young people, youth groups, youth leaders, get ready.
Our work starts here. $2.15.
Thank you.
Those who earn less than this daily are considered extremely poor by international standards.
But should the world measure poverty, using just income-based consumption?
Poverty has multidimensional causes and effects, so how we measure poverty must also be multidimensional.
Many groups who might not be income poor can in fact be multidimensional.
Impacted by deprivation in health, education, and living standards.
As youth leaders, we see great value in strengthening our measurement of poverty using the Multidimensional Poverty Index.
Not to replace income-based consumption measures, but to complement, revealing where poverty hits hardest.
Ensuring resources can be precisely allocated to tackle the drivers of poverty.
Leaving no one behind, especially we young people, persons with disabilities, and rural communities.
That is where you and I come in. Ready, Set, Great 2023 is our opportunity to add our voice to solutions tackling youth poverty and to help each other become the greatest versions of ourselves.
Get ready to be inspired.
Get ready to be entertained.
Get ready to learn from youth trailblazers.
Get ready for the Development Challenge 2023.
Get ready to produce your joint call to action.
Tell a friend, tag a group. Are you ready? Register now for Ready, Set, Great 2023, taking place on October 17th, which is the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. Ready, set, great!
And this is where we have to leave you inside Jamaica Magazine for today. Be here on this station tomorrow for more you don't want to miss. Until then, there are lots to watch over on our website, jis.gov.jm. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Theodore Henry. Take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.